What is up, everybody? It is Gas, the podcast with another What's Up, episode 4. I remembered, I got it right in front of me right here. And without further ado, before I even introduce the rest of the guys, today is December 16th. We got 9 days till Christmas. Hope y'all got y'all gifts ready.
Man.
I know, man, time going
fast.
fast. Next thing you know, it's 2026, and we're playing GTA 6, and it's Christmas again. You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
About it.
But yeah. I know I skipped the year 2025. That was on purpose. Anyways, but yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna introduce the other hosts right below me on the screen, because we also on the cam. If you don't know, if you're listening, my boy Don, say what up.
Yo, what up, y'all? How y'all doing? I don't know. Did you say today's date? What, December 16th?
Yeah, man, I did all that, man. I did all that.
Okay.
Anything else? You ain't not like I'm just saying, not nothing crazy. Just I guess we moving on to GP, man. Say what up, bro.
Grinding, man. Trying to beat some games.
Man, what's going on, y'all? I'm in my comfortable robe today. Yeah, boy was sick over the weekend, so I'm really the first day I'm back. Voice still a little scratchy, but I'm able to talk, and we're gonna hang out together, man, and do some catching up.
Nice, man. We got a couple topics for y'all today. A couple of them in the title, a couple of them ain't. But we ain't gonna keep y'all too long. You know, the regular. But yeah. So first things first, CoryxKenshin dropped. For those that know about Cory, almost like saying Kendrick dropped. Cause for those of you that don't know CoryxKenshin, he's a gaming YouTuber. He's been doing it for a long time. And I believe he's probably the most popular like entertainment YouTuber out there. This man dropped a video and I literally clicked on it. It was like 10 minutes. It said like 12,000 views, but it had like 155,000 likes. Like the views wasn't keeping up with the likes. It was kind of crazy. I ain't never seen it before.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, he's definitely, I think after seeing that, man, he's definitely like on the YouTube side of things, this man is like the most popular for sure. But he dropped. What's up? What you think?
I would say, I guess you say entertainment YouTubers.
You think somebody more popular?
Mr. Beast, obviously, but I guess that's
yeah.
He said obviously.
I guess that's an obvious.
No, it is
answer,
obvious because he gets like.
So,
I mean,
like Mr. Beast is like international too at this point because he got all those channels for the different languages. I guess that's a different story, right?
Let me check. Hold on. Let me check Mr. Beast's views. Cause I don't ever watch him, so let me see. Mr. Beast, where you at?
Mr. Beast's views are crazy, bro.
Oh, he is the most. He is the most subscribed YouTuber
and everything.
Yeah, this man got 154 million views.
If this subscriber,
y'all just heard that, I apologize. Yeah, he getting.
I thought you was like not including Mr. Beast because I guess obviously Mr. Beast is.
Nah, he tripping. Mr. Beast tripping. But outside of that, like gaming YouTube, I think he's like the most popular. Let me see though. Let me check.
For somebody who hasn't like dropped in like a year, made a video in a year, to come back that crazy, it's crazy.
And then came back, right?
Yeah, he legit don't even upload. He get like millions of subs and stuff. But
wow,
I think it's well deserved.
It's off the clout.
It's well deserved, man. He's a really solid dude, and
he don't cuss, nothing like that.
He makes amazing content too. Like it'd be legit be funny.
Now who we talking about now? Are we
CoryxKenshin?
Yeah, CoryxKenshin. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
He don't use swear words or nothing, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something I get behind. I mean, I'm not that picky when it comes to it, but
yeah, it's just
cool.
Plus, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it is. It is.
What else? But yeah. He dropped. And he was saying that he is making a manga, and the manga is called Monsters We Make. Yeah, he dropped 2 videos. The first one was like, hey, there's a manga release coming up, and then like there's a 20
like
plus
a trailer.
minute. Yeah, with the trailer. Trailer. What do you think about that trailer, though? You seen it?
I think the trailer looked good, right? You know, obviously it was just like an eye catcher, right? It wasn't like anything like that was supposed to, I guess, be like it was a good trailer. Let me stop going too hard. It was a good trailer, yeah.
I think it was fire, man. For what it did, it was like a short trailer, and it got. I mean, it didn't really
It was supposed to bring hype, and I guess it did bring hype.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he didn't need to do that. He said it in his other video. Actually, he didn't really need to do that. But I think it looked really good. And they got me
it was like it was a fully animated trailer for a manga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's not. And he said that too. Like that's not normal. But he wanted. I mean, that's what he wanted to do. He's been working on it for 2 years or whatever. But I'm excited to read it. This will be the first manga I've read where it's like straight manga, no anime. I usually watch the anime, then read the manga. But yeah, I caught the manga. I'm curious to see what kind of story he'll write. So I'm excited to read it. When I get the first volume, I'm gonna review it. I'm not gonna spoil anything because obviously I want other people to experience it as well. But yeah, I'm definitely down. I'm definitely supporting that because it's definitely something different.
I would say one of his main talking points was like he's supposed to be mainly about the story. He said he wanted to make something with a story. It's the main draw. Like an action where a story is like a main draw. Saying that's what he was saying.
Yeah, it's supposed to be action horror apparently. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that. But
cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this. I mean, y'all just talking about it now. I might have to just, one thing I don't think I've ever done is actually bought a volume of a manga. I've seen them. My cousin Devin, shout out to my cousin. I remember she had a whole shelf full of Inuyasha. I think it was Inuyasha. Or maybe it was the tapes. Either way, she had a whole shelf lined up of everything in order. And I was thinking like, man, that's so cool. And then I got older and realized, oh, that costs money to keep up with all this stuff. So, but I don't know, man. Y'all speaking real highly of him. He might just get a support from y'all too, from me.
I mean, I think like just looking at his content, listening to what he's saying, what he's about, like I trust that he'll make something that's good. Now, will it be like the best? We have yet to see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I do think it'll at the very least be good. He poured a lot of his time, quote unquote, heart and soul into the things he produced. So, yeah, I don't think he's gonna like, do something that's gonna be like trash.
Yeah, but, like you said, yeah, he got a good track record.
Yeah.
Amazing track record, you could say.
But yeah. If you don't know him, check his YouTube channel out, man. You'll definitely laugh at some of the stuff, man. But anyway,
I saw one title say "Seafood make me feel like a terrible gamer." I was like, I'm about to see what he talking about on that one. I said, well, I still don't understand that game.
And he felt that one. He's like, "Seafood make me feel like a terrible game." It's true.
It's the game is built for you to lose. You're meant to lose.
Nah, bro.
Anyways,
ridiculous.
Speaking of GP and his ridiculous games, so we're gonna talk about the Game Awards 2024 by Jeff Keighley. Did y'all watch any of that?
I watched the whole thing.
Same.
Nope. I saw the list. I did see the list, but I didn't watch a video of it or anything.
I was watching a streamer react to it, and then I had to go do some stuff during some of the time, and I was on YouTube, so I could skip through the boring parts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what do you think of it? The show in general. No.
I think it might be better than last year. Last year was quite boring, like a lot more boring than this one. But I could skip through some of it this time. But I feel like always, I guess you can't expect too much like gameplay. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It seemed like it was a lot of what would you say? More.
I mean, like historically, you typically don't get a lot of gameplay at the Game Awards. You get announcements, but then the gameplay is more so during the summer.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
Because I guess that makes sense. I didn't enjoy it from what I've seen though. They had some reveals I thought were interesting. I don't know if you want me to go ahead and explain the ones I thought were interesting. You go ahead. Wait.
Well,
I'll let you talk a little bit.
I'll let you go. I just want to say I think this is definitely the best Game Awards they had by a lot. I liked a lot of the announcements, and then the show itself was actually well paced. They let the developers talk and stuff like that. The music was cool. I mean, Snoop Dogg was there, which was weird. Like I didn't like.
Bro, he's everywhere, bro. Just accept it.
He's been more
everywhere.
in the gaming world more lately too.
I mean, I get that.
Behind man playing.
I get that, man. But if you look at the crowd, like I'm not like the demographic was just not Snoop Dogg at all.
Bro,
you know?
It was like it was like 2 black people in the crowd, bro.
Like dead serious, bro.
Snoop Dogg was one of the 2, bro.
No, Snoop Dogg and his son.
Snoop Dogg and his son, yeah.
Bro, I was like, man, you do not like. You should not be there right now, bro. Like,
bro, Snoop is everywhere. You saw him holding the torch for the Olympics, bro. He's everywhere now, bro.
See, that's
he
different.
Represents America. No, it's not.
The Olympics is built by by diversity. Like, it's literally about diversity. The Olympics.
Two. He's everywhere, bro. Just accept it.
That's
all I'm telling you. He done made a Christmas song this year, bro. He's everywhere. He's on the guest show, America Got Talent or whatever. I mean,
that's fine, man. But the Game Awards, bro.
He's what's up? He gonna have a commercial probably with the game, man.
No, he did say that on the Game Awards. He has like a gaming studio. He planned on making a game.
He's Shaq, bro. Shaq everywhere with all his investments. He own half the world now, bro. At least America. He own half of America.
Man, Shaq just got pizza, bro. Anyways, yeah, so go ahead, Don. You want to say something?
Yeah, so the games I found interesting. I really liked one of the reels I really like. Obviously, you got the obvious ones like Witcher 4, right? I did think the Elden Ring thing looks cool, right? I will say I'm a little confused about what it's supposed to be. I guess everybody is confused about what it's supposed to be, but I'll say it does look cool from what I did see. I'll say another thing I'm really
Elden
interested
Ring thing. It's supposed to. It's a 1 or 3 player co-op of Elden Ring, and it has like different. There's a portion of the map that's not quite like the original Elden Ring, and I think it's dynamic. Like the enemies change and stuff like that. And there's like a 3-day day-night cycle. It's supposed to be
like a roguelike. Yeah,
it's similar to that, but in its own route. You know, it does its own thing in a way. So, yeah. I think it's going to have Sekiro elements, too. I think you pick a character that has, like, a different kind like play type.
It looked a lot faster than, lot faster than Elden Ring. Yeah. That's why I was like, bro, what is going on right now? It looked cool, bro. That's all I'm saying, though. But I was like, bro, what is going on?
I'm copying, but go ahead.
Yeah, I will also say other things I found interesting was... one thing I really did think was cool, I like what I seen from like the reveal trailer, was like the Shadows of the Labyrinth game. I thought the reveal trailer, it's the ones made by the people who made by the people who made the Colossus.
Yeah.
That game, from the trailer, I just like everything I seen from the trailer, like the atmosphere, what was going on, like with the mech, and it was just like all doom and gloomy. It looks so cool, man.
Have you played any of their games?
I haven't. I've watched people play them
Oh, okay.
Then I had no way to play them when I did watch people play them. That was some time ago. But I thought that was cool, right? I like Split Fiction from what that looked like. It's like another game I can play with Naia.
Yep.
Watch her like fail on a part while I'm sitting there to get through. Yep. Made by that same guy who liked to cuss a lot. But he's cool, right? I like Project Sentry, how that looked, because I like the Yakuza games.
Yeah. At first, when that released, I thought it was Sleeping Dogs.
I seen the people.
But before they said RGG.
Yeah.
I was like, the Sleeping Dog is RGG. I was like, oh, okay, nah.
I said, other than that, everything else just kind of looked cool, right? We finally got a release date for the Crimson Desert, that Pearl Abyss game that looked like so many other games put together.
Man, that game ain't real, bro. That game ain't real, bro. That ain't a real game.
And like,
it just look too good.
I think another thing that's cool is the Onimusha. You get like another game from like the PS2 game.
Yeah, bruh. All right, slow down. So, so yeah, like when that first when they first played that trailer, initially I was like, "Is this Sekiro 2?" But I was about to start screaming, right? I like, oh no, it ain't, because it said Capcom. But then like I saw the after I realized it said Capcom, I was really like, wait, the orbs absorbing in his arm. I was like, oh, this Onimusha.
Yeah,
bro. I was
'cause
like, yo, bro. I was like, that to me was like my favorite announcement.
I seen the Netflix series that they made not too long ago.
I ain't watched that, but
It was okay.
yeah. I watched
It was
a
still
little bit of the
something.
first episode, and I went to sleep. I ain't went back. But yeah,
I said it is kind of boring, but yeah. Other than that, I just thought all the other releases were cool. We finally getting an Okami remake, or not a remake, Okami,
sequel.
another one,
Yeah.
a sequel. Yeah, I feel like we ain't got one in a long time.
Yeah. Now you said Okami. That's the first game I knew. Some what y'all talking about. What is Okami?
It's an OG game on PS2. It was a Japanese game, and you play as this guy. It's a dog, and it's very art style heavy, and yeah, it's. Don't worry, you won't really know about it. It's more so for like people that's really deep into playing video games.
Huh.
Yeah, they will understand it. Because when
The
I used
dog,
to watch,
I recognize the dog. I don't recognize that now.
I know the dog was in like that PlayStation All Stars game, wasn't it?
I
It
don't
was
know.
in some fighting game, bro.
I feel like his
swear.
logo is pretty popular though. That's only what I'm saying.
He is like a really known character, though. I will say.
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, as far as some games that I thought that was cool that I missed, like that Ninja Gaiden is made. I think it's made by the same guys that made Ninja Turtles, the Shredder's Revenge. I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a side scroller. What else? I'm scrolling down. The guys that made the game that James GP is losing at is making a soccer game. I'm probably gonna try that out if it's
Like a cool try, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, like I would try. I don't think I'm gonna buy it, but if I could try it out, I would. They need to make a demo. Yeah, you already said that. Split Fiction, and then Borderlands 4. They just showed the characters pretty much,
It looked more like another Borderlands game.
which I was so disappointed in seeing. People might like that. I really wanted it to look a little different. It really looked literally like another Borderlands DLC. Oh, a new Virtua Fighter. You gonna play that? Virtua Fighter?
I'll give it a try. I didn't play any of the other ones, but I'll give it a try.
Okay. It looked good.
I mean, yeah. I'll say the far closest I came to play it was like in like maybe like some old game that had like a Virtua Fighter arcade in it, right?
Yeah.
Didn't it come on a demo? Virtual Fighter? Was it on demos?
I think the older games had demos.
That's what I'm saying,
mostly
like the
played it in
older
arcade.
games. I feel like I only played it with demos. I don't think I know I never owned the game, but I remember playing it somehow. I don't think it was arcade for me. At least I don't think it was.
Yeah, I played it in arcade, like at Funsville.
Yeah.
I will say they showed a lot of like them those like there was the anime, what's some things gotcha game. They showed a lot of gotcha games, bro. I don't know what was going on, man. It was a lot of them.
You excited about that?
They paid a bill. No,
I don't play them. I play like Honkai Star Rail probably.
all right, bro. Another game. 2 more games. Well, 3, I think. So the Naughty Dog, their next game, which is the developers of The Last of Us and Uncharted and Crash Bandicoot OG, their next game called Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet. I like the aesthetic. They're trying to go off of like some like old 90s anime, or maybe 80s. I think it's 80s. So they didn't show anything other than that, but I'm interested in learn more about it. It might come out in the next 2 years. They usually PlayStation now, they don't really announce anything unless it's like within the next 2 years. So a lot of people upset because
it looks.
I don't even mention what they upset about because this is
it's for no reason, man.
It's them grifters, bro.
I think it looks interesting, but I don't know.
Yeah, we need to see more.
It's one of them. I'm just waiting to see.
Yeah. I'll just say this then. They actually had another trailer saying the release of Warframe 1999, which is one of the things we're going to talk about in this episode. If you got anything you want to say, Don, because I know you are the Warframe expert here.
Oh, we're talking about it. I haven't played it yet, but I have 2 friends who are max level in Warframe who's played it. They literally said it's just more Warframe, bro.
Wow.
Literally just more Warframe. So if you don't really play Warframe or whatever,
Like nothing? Like no like what about the bikes? Is that new?
The whole thing about Warframe, a lot of these Warframes like have like crazy traversal abilities. Like
So
you
the
gotta
bike
use that
don't matter.
teleport, run. It's like you just getting like another world. Like they got jetpacks in like other like open world areas. It's basically like another faction of missions you can do.
Okay.
And basically the bike is the traversal, you know what I'm saying? It's just more Warframe for real. You already got like vehicles and stuff in Warframe. You got hover bikes and all.
Oh. So,
It's like it's like different rails have different things.
Wow.
It's more Warframe for real. That's all I gotta say to you, man.
So you ain't getting back on?
I'm gonna play it sooner or later, but I ain't in no rush. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Oh, Helldivers 2 got that got this update, bruh. Yo,
But you getting washed still, bro?
duh, Helldivers 2?
Mm.
Bro, what are you
I'm
talking
about?
about?
The update. You
Oh,
killing people. You know the
nah. It's actually really fun. Like, me and my wife got back on it for a little bit on the new enemies. Like, it's almost like an alien invasion for real, like legit aliens. So yeah, it's actually pretty fun. They got like little city areas, and you could get in the vehicle and like and shoot. And like it's not like other video games like when the vehicle like flip over, like you know what I'm saying, you can flip it back over. Like nah, once that jank flip over, your character fly out, it blows up, everybody just die. Like it's awesome. Though. I'm actually gonna share this link with y'all. I'm gonna let y'all see like pretty much what's going on in the game. But it's solid though. It's a solid update. I'm surprised they
you gonna play it
released
again. It didn't win like what multiplayer game of the year.
No, best ongoing.
Okay, best ongoing.
Mhm.
All right.
Which is
I didn't
actually
think
good.
it surprised. I didn't think it had it like that still. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about, they got a lot of people that still play it. It's just not like, I mean, after you seen like hundreds of freaking Helldivers, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much more can you show? But
Right.
now they're showing more stuff with the new update, which is actually pretty fun. I just linked it to y'all.
I gotta play it, man.
It's fire, bro. I like it. It actually feels it's refreshing. But kind of talk about some of the games that won. Let's see, content creator of the year named Queso. I've been seeing him on Twitch or TikTok. Most anticipated game. What you think won that, Dom?
Definitely not GTA 6. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Best adaptation. What you think won that?
I could have got that one right.
No, facts.
They got I seen it. So, but
Oh, you already know.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't give it to Arcane again, right? Because
Honestly,
Arcane won the first time, right? But
yeah, I
don't
think
know.
so. But I think
It
looking
might
at
have
this
been better
list,
than-
Fallout is definitely better than Arcane, in my opinion.
Yeah, I really like Fallout. When I saw that, I was, for somebody that didn't play the games, but maybe through y'all, I heard the game. I like Fallout. Still don't know what the game's about in the sense of
Yeah,
playing it, but I thought
it's
it was
pretty
good.
much like the show.
I heard it was good though.
It's pretty much just like the show. It's not like the story is different, but like
Right.
the show is kind of like you just in this world, you know what I'm saying? And now you kind of just figure out like what's going on in it, and you kind of thrust it. You do have a main story, but you pretty much just go on these side adventures, and like next thing you know, you are in this cult. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right.
And you can make the decision to kill the cult, side with the cult, stuff like that. It's really cool. It's a really cool game.
I will say, if it comes to like adapting the show, I guess, like you said, Arcane really ain't no really adaptation. It's like
Yeah.
a adaptation, but it ain't nothing like the game. Like it can't be anything like the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the best video game adaptations for TV shows is Fallout and Cyberpunk. Like those two really like, dang, like this is literally
I
what
still
the game
gotta watch
is like.
Cyberpunk, man. I
Man,
still
you
I
gonna
really
be,
need to. I know, man.
you need
I
to
hear- I
record
hear it's
yourself,
really
bro.
bad,
You
man.
gonna be,
It
man,
is really
it's
sad.
so good, but I can't watch that show again. Nah, it's so good.
It's so good, but I can't watch.
Nah, it's a one-time watch for sure. Best multiplayer was Helldivers 2. Best family was Astrobot. Best fighting was Tekken 8, obviously. People talking about some Dragon Ball Sparking, bro. Nobody even playing it no more. That's why I'm glad I ain't buy it, bro.
It fell off hard.
Hard, boy. Flat. Pancake.
Man, it's crazy. It was so. I mean, even for me, the hype of trying to play it, people talk about, but even people I know who got the game, not even really stunting it no more.
Yeah, I'm legit gonna wait till it's like maybe $10.
Yep.
Best RPG was Metaphor, obviously. Best.
That's y'all game. That was y'all game there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if it didn't win, I wouldn't be watching this. Ain't no way. The best RPG. It's the only RPG on here for real. Best action adventure Astrobot. Best action game.
Say it. Say it with your chest. Say it with your
Black
chest.
Trash Wukong.
Black Myth Wukong, man.
Black Myth Wukong won best action game. And honestly, looking at this list, I mean, yeah, I can see that. I didn't play Stellar Blade yet. I'm gonna wait till it come on PC. But I can see it winning that.
I think Celebrate might be better, man. In terms of like,
did you play Stellar Blade?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I liked it more than Wukong.
I'm pretty sure I like it more than Wukong too. Like, I ain't playing it. I said Wukong is not that game for me. It's just not.
Did y'all beat any of those games?
I did beat
best action game.
Oh, okay.
No, I never played Stellar Blade. I beat.
Yeah, I know you didn't. I knew you didn't, Suit.
No, I haven't played it yet. Talking about Stellar
Yeah, I knew you didn't. Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed it more than Wukong.
I just know I seen gameplay of it, and okay, not talking about the woman on it, but the actual combat. And I'm like, I probably would get this.
It's fun. I'll say
Yeah.
it's a fun game to play.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cop it on PC, but yeah, Warhammer 2. I mean, Space Marine 2 was good, but I don't think it was gonna win nothing. And Black Ops 6 was actually really good too. Best mobile, I ain't gonna say that. Damn, Balatro went crazy.
Yeah, Balatro did go crazy in those terms, bro.
Bro, it won 3 wars back to back. Best ongoing was Helldivers 2. People were like, bro, how's the best ongoing? It just started. Like game came out this year. Which I can see that. Let's see. Innovation and accessibility was Lost Crown. Now, I don't know about that, but I'm glad this game won something because this is one of the most underrated games this year. Prince of Persia Lost Crown.
I know you really liked it.
Yeah, man, it's fire. Best score was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I 100% agree with that. The soundtrack on that game is crazy.
They always just have great music in general. Like they don't ever disappoint that to me.
Yeah, and they went even harder.
Wow.
They
The
went
few I
harder,
do
bro.
play.
Yeah, they went even harder on Rebirth, bro. I was like, man, I could just sit here and listen to this all day. They got this one like dog song, bro. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow, bro. Y'all gotta listen to this. It's so fire, bro. It's such a good song. And it's funny because it's like on the side. It's a side mission. You just be playing the game. Then it's like you chasing after this dog. Like, bro, you trying to get this dog. Then like, hold up, bro. It's so good, bro. Best narrative was Metaphor, obviously. That was probably one of the best story games I ever played in a video game. Not even hold you. Best art direction, Metaphor. I can see that. Honestly, bro, some of them bosses for sure. Yeah. Best game direction, Astrobot. Player's voice, where all the people gets to choose what game is the best.
You gotta wiggle your fingers like that, man.
Black Myth Wukong won this.
Why you gotta wiggle your fingers like that, man?
Because some
China
gotcha games
machine,
on
man.
here.
That's the China machine, man.
Listen, man. Why are wiggling his fingers? Just say it with your chest, man. Just say it with your chest, bro.
Why you defending this 7 out of 10?
Yeah, just fit. Because the other games below it wasn't even in 6. So what are we talking about?
Elden Ring?
What are we talking
Shadow
about?
Of the Earth? That's crazy.
That's
What are we talking about, bro?
That's that China machine putting in work for him.
Elden Ring. Y'all talking about the download Elden Ring, bro. They ain't talking about the base game. We already rated the base game. Downloads ain't match it, bro. It's over with, man. Let it go.
That game
People
trash.
was mad about that, bro. People mad about that for real.
I ain't mad, bro. It won. I'm happy. I'm about to be mad about this fantasy
I'm talking about
playoff
the
loss I'm about
Elden
to
Ring
take,
DLC,
though. But
Yeah.
Elden Ring
Last,
DLC for real.
last but not least, Astrobot won Game of the Year. Now, I think...
I heard Astrobot like 4 times, man.
No,
Is it
they
that
won a good bit. Yeah, they won the most, I think. Balatro almost won the most too. One more would have been 4. But yeah, so Astrobot, it worthy of Game of the Year? Yes. Do I think it should have won? I don't think so. I think clearly Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Metaphor ReFantazio were clearly better than Astrobot. Like in every way. Like,
what do you think Astrobot wanted then? What propelled them?
Because it's kind of like it's a double A game. It's not a triple A game. And I think it wants because of that. I think it's more so like, hey man, like, which I agree, like publishers and developers, they can make like more double A games, more indie games, like indie games, and still it be profitable and win awards. You don't have to like spend like $100 million to make a video game and then lay off everybody, right? I really think that's what kind of went into why Astrobot won. Because Astrobot is a good game, don't get me wrong, I think. But like after playing it and then playing the other two, like honestly, like nah. If I was to put Astrobot, it'll be third. You know, obviously Metaphor or Final Fantasy VII would be top 2. But Astrobot easily a 3. And then like you got the other 3, which is Black Myth, Belatro, and Erdtree. Elden Ring. But that's just, I mean, I think people agree with that take too. Like,
I don't think people like RPG games as much too. Well, I just turn-based games too. I'll say they'll probably take some hit.
It's nominated for Game of the Year though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I don't think
it was that good of a game though. You gotta think about it.
Bro, that was
what other like turn-based RPGs made it that far, bro?
I don't know, but I mean, but still with that logic, Final Fantasy VII should have won it. You know what I'm saying? Like that game was amazing.
I was surprised I didn't win, like you said, bro.
When they say Astrobot, I was like, all right, bro. Cause like, bro, for real, like it's really just if you take away all of the PlayStation cameos in Astrobot, how good would that game be?
Basically Mario clone.
It's pretty much like okay, like cool, like it's really nostalgia propelling that game to like a 9 out of 10, man. It's honestly on its own, I think it's a 7 out of 10.
Let me say this: Final Fantasy might benefit from some of the same things too. Even though I know it's a new story or a new game, I haven't played it, right? But some of that nostalgia probably helps Final Fantasy VII out too.
Not as much as Astrobot, bro. Like Astrobot, bro. Your literal ship is a PlayStation controller, bro. Like every character you play. Matter of fact, there's parts in the game where I ain't gonna spoil it for anybody that want to play it.
Okay, yeah.
But like, it's literally Astrobot would not exist without PlayStation. The whole game is about literally PlayStation characters. So, which is cool. I like that. But if you take that away, it's not doing that. It's like a 7 out of 10 game. But add the PlayStation characters, you knock it up by 2 points because it's cool.
Right.
There's one of the characters you save in Astrobot. One of them is Dart, the main character from Legend of Dragoon. I was like, what? That's cool. You know what I'm saying?
That is really cool.
That's cool. But like,
really cool.
imagine that wasn't in
win the
there.
Game of the Year, man.
Nah, it ain't.
I
was falling asleep.
See? Oh, here we go, man.
Yeah, man, it's a cool game though, man. It really is. I actually recommend people play it, especially if you grew up playing PlayStation. Now, if you didn't, you ain't missing nothing, okay? But like off the brand alone, man, it's really it definitely takes you down a trip for sure. You'll see a lot of cool characters. You're like, oh, that's whom, that's him, that's her.
That's crazy. Like that. You said they got a Dart in there, bro.
Bro, I'm like, yo,
I'm stuck on that part, bro.
That's fire. That's fire. And they got a bunch of other characters like from like whenever. Like, oh, you might see somebody you like on there for real.
Bro, that's so cool, bro. When you think about it, I'm obviously gonna play it, but it's like, it sounds so cool when you think about it again, man.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not upset Astrobot won. I do think it was more so political, though. I'm not gonna hold you. Which is, I like the message though. You know what I'm saying? I do agree. But like, did Astrobot really win? Nah. Anyways, we'll move on to Devil May Cry coming out on Netflix. GP,
Man, Devil May Cry. Now y'all know I've pretty sure I brought this up on a
It's
podcast
like your favorite
before.
game.
One of my favorite series for sure. That is definitely one of my favorites. I'm not even gonna tell you they made like the best games, but Devil May Cry 3 was a classic. Always one of my favorite games. Devil May Cry 2, we don't bring that up in our circles that we don't know what was happening. Devil May Cry 1 was a great game. After you play 1 and 3, then you look at 2, it's like,
Oh yeah,
made
2
that
is
game?
ugly for sure.
Yeah,
in comparison.
2 had some moments. I'll say that. 2 had some moments that I like, but when you compare it, it was like, yeah, I don't know why you try to make this man a father figure now, a grown man. It's like, just keep him what he is. But anyway, 4 was fun. 5 is actually, I'm glad you told me it was a demo. I really enjoyed 5. And so they made a remake of Dante that it was a Devil May Cry game that remade it. I think it was like Humans or something. I never bought it because my friend
like
played
short
it.
Haircut, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
I saw that was trash, bro. I don't know.
Bruh, no,
it may not have been. It may not have been.
the story. I mean,
But it
like,
was trash.
I think the gameplay was actually really good. I think everything else surrounding it was. Not
I think
on
because
par.
they just changed Dante so much. I had it with my view was blinded. It was already obscured.
I actually recommend playing it,
Yes.
especially if you like Devil May Cry, bro. You gonna like the game.
Yeah,
You might not like the
I never
story,
played it.
but you like the gameplay.
That was my friend said too, but I never gave it a chance. I probably won't. But with all that being said, there has been an anime with Devil May Cry already. And that was, I have to admit, that was mid at best. I'm not even going to tell you should go and watch it because you don't have to. You didn't miss much. I did like the final boss and kind of the build up for it. I like that. You see it coming. But overall, as an anime, unless you really like Devil May Cry like I do, you don't get much from it. Like new fans, you won't get much from it. But this one I saw that's coming in April really excited me. Looks a little different from what I thought it would be, but Netflix is premiering it, so I'm getting the same vibe. They said Castlevania creators and some other show they created, but Castlevania was enough for me to say, oh, okay, these are some competent people producing, because people love Castlevania. Haven't watched it, but people always keep telling me, you should watch it when you get a chance. Devil May Cry in April. I personally think you should watch it. I think this would be a good show for people that's mature enough. Let me say it again. Mature. Because I'm pretty sure gonna have some stuff. That's what I'm saying. They're probably gonna have some stuff on there that, I ain't saying no 10-year-old need to be watching. But I think if you're not familiar with the game series, I think you will enjoy this series. Look like they put in some work. I only saw one trailer. I read about it. And the enemy in the trailer, I'm not gonna spoil it, but at the end, he's just smiling. I have no idea who he is, so that must be a kind of a series exclusive character. So I'm excited for it. I always think Dante can beat Kratos when that conversation come up. Can Kratos beat Dante? I always go on Dante's side. And it's a good show. Y'all should watch it, man.
Played...
I did play God of War.
Which
what you
one?
mean? The first one. I told you that. I beat the first one.
The first one. All right.
Yeah, the first. That's all they know, bro.
There's a bunch
What's
of
the
other
origin?
ones.
Right, I know he get betrayed in the second one. He come back up. The third one, he fights everyone, kills them. It's empty. And then after the third one, I don't know what happens. But listen, it doesn't matter.
He became a grown man.
and Dante grow up too, bro. You saw what he did to the new protagonist in Devil May Cry 4. He had to put them hands on him, let him know, hey, bro, calm down, youngster.
He was a child, man.
let him know. Calm down, youngster.
Beating up on children, bro. So he get his wins around here.
He chased him, bro. He chased him, man. Dante ain't wanted with him. He took out the old man. So yeah, man, y'all should check it out, man. One of the best series out there, bro.
The trailer look good. I'll probably tune in. We're gonna see though. The Heisman winner. You wanna go ahead and lead that one too, GP?
Yeah, I lead that one. So
this last one.
Well, I'm not gonna say controversially, but it was controversial. Like everybody's saying, Giante should have won it. The running back should have won the Heisman. It was given to Travis Hunter. I can't get mad at either one. I think they both had legitimate cases. Did y'all keep up with any of it? Or if you had a kind of a thought who was going to win it, who did you think and why?
Nope.
But okay, so I'll help you out. So a lot of people are saying my man Giante, I think he was short 168 yards for having the most rushing yards in a season. That's a record held by Barry Sanders. Now, Barry Sanders, we all know, is one of the greatest running back, if not the greatest to ever play.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people was kind of discredited because I think he had an extra game, but also if he plays in a bowl game and breaks it, he would have like 2 or 3 more games than Barry did, breaking the record. Even though it would still count, Barry already would have like not been playing any more games at that point. So they say that in perspective. A lot of people will bring up, hey, Travis Hunter is the top 5 in offense and top 5 defense, but nobody would say he's the best at it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, to me, flip a coin. I don't think it was a right or wrong, but a lot of people, personally, this is my personal opinion, the more people don't want Travis to win because of the Deion factor. So Deion hyping him up because he went to Colorado, because he went to Jackson State, follow him to Colorado. I think Deion probably got more haters than supporters. So when he won, it was like, oh, Deontay was better and all that. I personally was a little more 50-50 where I had both of them winning, and you pick one and I'm happy with it. But I think there's more Deion haters. And then, of course, if that's not enough for Travis to go through, now everybody is marriage experts and dating counselors because his girl didn't react the way you think she should react when he won the award. Did it look good? Not at all. It didn't look. Did y'all see that video at the award ceremony?
Yeah.
I did.
That I will admit, it didn't look good. You know, I looked at it about 2 or 3 times, thinking, "Well, let me see if they just making this up." Now, Love's like, maybe she was scared to like she didn't want the attention. I don't know, it could be. But if I was to win something like that, that's rewarded to the best player in college, you know, something that millions of people play, but in a lifetime only hundreds of people will ever receive. I think I would expect my girl to at least stand up and clap.
Bruh, some.
That's just me. That's just me. I
Look,
would
man.
think she would stand up and thumbs up or like high five my dad and my mom, you know, like something. So I was a little like, man, what's going on? And then the other video where, you know, he's taking pictures with fans, and I think I'll be honest, I didn't listen to the video. I was watching it on mute, but I think it said something like, you want me to be sitting down all day? And just kind of like, hey, you gonna take all day taking all these pictures, you trying to go. I'm like, you couldn't wait until y'all wasn't like in public to say that or whispered in his ear or something. But like I said, I'm not gonna be the marriage expert, but it don't look good. And then of course what everybody say, she only there for the long run. She ready to get pregnant. Once she get that meal ticket, she out of here. And I was just like, oh my gosh, bro, it's just rough. So he can't win the Heisman in peace, and now he can't even date his girl in peace, man. But
Yeah.
the price of being famous and great. But what y'all think about the latter though, about the whole relationship thing, man? What did it look like to y'all?
I actually just read I guess her response to it all, and apparently she was saying like the reason she didn't get up because she thought she wasn't supposed to get up, and then she knew the cameras was coming or whatever, so she got out the way or whatever. As far as like, let's say that was the truth, whatever, right? But let's just say like it wasn't the truth and she legit just had a problem. I've been in a situation like that before where I didn't receive a response, and it's not with my current wife. In a past relationship, I didn't receive a response for doing something that was good. And I, you know what I'm saying, I'm graduating, I'm receiving, like I expect like, you know, some kind of like response. It was just kind of like, yay, or something like that. And I'll say that a lot of people don't understand, or maybe some people don't understand, like, hey, this is where you give that response to that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where you congratulate that person. You know what I'm saying? This is where you show you care. And I'm not defending anyone like that, because like that's just crazy. But it does suck. And I don't know how it just sucks to do something that you feel like was right and good, and you're getting recognized for it.
Right.
But the person that you want to recognize it to the most does absolutely, or the bare minimum. So yeah, I just think that like this sucks. Now if she does have a problem, like, you know what I'm saying, just acknowledging that he's getting that attention, they just need to break up now, you know. I'm serious because like what you said before, like it's a legit thing. You know what I'm saying? They get that ticket.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, unfortunately, it is.
You know what I'm saying? And you might have the money to take care of that, but like you don't want to take care of that.
If you don't right.
If you don't have
right.
to. You know what I'm saying? So get out while you can, bro. It's like he know. Well, he don't know.
He defended. I mean, you know, continue. He defended it, saying, you know, you guys got to stop getting off her, man. I think he said along the lines of, y'all, she's drinking and doing things because of the backlash. Like,
y'all seen that video?
Which one?
It was them talking. I guess it was a YouTube video, and
she
had them sitting there, like they were sitting there in like some pajamas or whatever, right? And then she was talking about we got rules in our relationship and making her recite the rules.
Who recited them?
They was sitting in front of the camera, right? And they was like a hotel room in pajamas or something. Like this big old football player in like a onesie, bro. Onesie. And then she was talking to the camera, talking about we have rules in our relationships or whatever, right?
Right.
And then she was making him say out the rules, right? Rule number one,
saying that.
They made him recite the rule. And rule number one was like, you know, if we got problems in our relationship, don't be out in public. I'm like, she breaking rule number one. It just looked kind of crazy, you know.
Right. How recent was this? Was this all close together?
I think it's a recent video.
Wow.
I don't even know if this is like response to this situation, but it was a recent video. I'll even say like what Soup said though about just to get my take on it. You know about when it's like your accomplishment, right? And you're looking for that accomplishment for like the people, right? Even when I was graduating, right? And then when I was like walking across the stage, you know, the cheers got me in my emotions more than like, you know, walking across the stage with college, right? Hearing my family out there cheering and stuff, family and friends out there cheering, you know. And it's like you wonder how like people who don't get any cheers feel, you know what I'm saying? Like even if it ain't got about you get cheers, but it's not the person you want to hear. Right? Obviously, some people cheer for everybody, you know. But it's like imagine, you know, wanting to hear the cheers from your family and you're not getting them. You know, that's kind of crazy, you know?
Right. No, that's true. No, that's totally understandable. So I truly hope it's one of those things, hey, the media just blew it out of proportion. They found everything wrong, right? Versus 5 years from now, we look back and say, told you so. Because I hate for them to have to go through something like that.
That happens all the time. I don't think we've ever had a situation where...
Listen, man. It doesn't have to happen. I don't want to have to happen.
Of course not, but it's going to happen.
But the reason why, no, it's not. Stop. Listen, and the reason why I'm rooting for him... I'm rooting for him because I do believe, even though Dion has a big mouth, Dion has backed up everything he's done. Most of his, as far as sports, I ain't talking about outside of sports, so don't bring up some fake article. Let's say, I'm gonna say fake. Don't bring up some article about what he did outside of his playing. I'm talking about playing, sports, coaching. That man has done a lot of good things, and getting Travis Hunter to come and flip to a HBCU that we never thought would be possible, and then he followed to Colorado and had them and helped him become the best player in college football. I just don't want him to have some of these things affect him while he's playing. That's my biggest thing. I hope it don't. I'm rooting for the kid just because I think he did some right decisions about trusting Dion, and Dion rewarded him. I think Dion got him right. I think he told him, hey, brought some gold diggers, told him, hey, this is what they look for, this is what they do. He know the signs. So I'm like, come on, bro. Just use the tools you're given and make some right decisions, bro. And I hope
I'm not saying I disagree with you. I'm just saying, when has somebody, a sports person and that an athlete was in the spotlight for something outside of the game, such as a relationship, and they avoided it? You know what I'm saying? Like getting in some trouble with it.
Well, we never seen anything like this, though. We never seen anything like this.
What's his name? Not Zion.
Don't you know? That's no.
There was somebody else, bro. There was somebody else.
Yeah.
Nah, it was so like this girl. I swear this girl threw something at him, bro. Not Zion, but some other athlete. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, you might be right, but I feel like it don't happen. Like
Edwards' baby mama like 30 something, right?
Who?
Anthony Edwards' baby mama like 30 something.
I don't know what Anthony L was on, bro. That's different though. She already has a kid, don't she, or something like that? I'm saying somebody
No, like
that's
this
been
happened
with
recently.
somebody
Like
from college.
she like pregnant currently.
Yeah, but I thought she
Well-
already was a baby mama. I thought.
Oh, somebody else, baby mama.
That's what I'm saying. That's
I
exactly what I'm
guess,
saying.
You know what happened with that one guy that was going on with Brittany Renner, wherever that guy was, that basketball player.
Yeah, it's Charlotte. But once again, okay, y'all, okay. Now, granted, they did say she was talking to him
While he was in college.
But that just wasn't really known as far as publicized. But I'm saying publicly, this man been dating this girl, and from the come up, signs of disagreements or bad blood comes up. I haven't seen that happen before. So, like I said, I'm just hoping that the media just blew this out of proportion.
Extra questions, because what y'all think about the video? I guess they was talking, and she was saying like, oh, at first, he wasn't her type, right? He wasn't her type.
Yeah, he was
talking about that, right? And then they was talking basically for months, and then she invited him to go to I guess she needed somebody to go with to a friend's birthday party or something, like a dinner. She invited him, and they talked for more months after that. And then she finally said she finally gave him a chance.
Well, hey, bro, she tried to friend zone him, man. It didn't work.
I kind of did that in the past where I wasn't like. I mean, like I was attracted to the person, but I wasn't like super attracted to the person. Let's just say it's not a good thing to do. I mean, it might work for somebody though. Everybody different, so I don't know.
It's a good thing if you honest up front about it. I think that's the biggest thing. If you up front and be like, hey, listen, I'm not looking at you that way, but if you still want to do this, we cool. And then at that point, if I want to, what's the term we used to say? If you want to be the sap, you want to keep going, you keep going, but just be upfront.
I think.
'Cause then at that point, you can't blame nobody but yourself.
I think it only works, honestly, if the personality for both characters are great. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, she's already tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, look kind of shaky.
They say he a good dude. That's what people be saying.
we don't know, man. Like,
that's what they saying, man. He a good dude. They about to say he about to get played, man.
Yeah, he defended her hard too. That's the crazy part. He defended her hard.
What's she do?
That's what's gonna make it. It's gonna make it even the greatest decision or the worst decision is how hard he's going for.
Mm-hmm. It's the spaghetti, bro.
Only time can tell, man.
Anyways,
still a loss.
We going to the what we've been up to section.
Hey, let me go first, man.
Go ahead, man.
Well, I'm about to lose in my fantasy playoffs. Upset, man. Winning, had a great chance of winning, but the person I'm playing had St. Brown from the Detroit Lions, and that man had a 66-yard touchdown, and that is the difference between me winning or losing. I was winning the whole time till he had a 66-yard touchdown and gave him just enough points to beat me. I'm losing by 12. That gave him 13 points in one play. That's crazy in fantasy, bro. A 13-point swing. But yeah, I'm about to lose, so I'll have to play for 5th and 6th place.
That means you wasn't meant to win, bro. It's all good. You gotta take your L's, bro.
Made it to the conference. I made it to the championship last year and lost 2nd place. Not this year. I'm 5th and 6th. So as far as Yahoo, my ranking goes up because I made it to the playoffs 2 years in a row, but I lost, man. So that sucks. With that being said, I've been playing Seafood. Seafood is, like I said, is a crazy game. I still don't understand it. That's the part where it's like, I need to do what I did with Black Myth and literally just watch a YouTube video here and there and just kind of see what people say and words to do. But just playing it straight up, I'm like, bro, how am I 54?
How many hours do you have in a game?
I don't know. One time I left the game on, so it ain't legit. But I do feel like I played about 5 hours.
That's not enough.
Like, bro, I don't got time to be doing it.
You just played 80 hours, 100 hours.
That's almost 2 months ago. That's almost 2 months ago now, bro. I beat that
that's a long time ago.
That was the only game you was playing for real, bro. You was
exactly.
That ain't
you think I'm trying to do that every time I play a game? Man. I ain't trying to do that every time I play a game, bro.
Bro, the game it's 2 hours long if you know what you're doing.
Here we go. I'm watching YouTube, bro. Like I said,
This man complaining,
Seafood.
bro. He didn't even play the game.
I ain't complaining. I said I didn't understand it yet. I ain't say nothing about it,
You gonna
man.
hit us with that? I understand it now.
I didn't
You've been
understand. I
saying
don't
this for a
understand it,
whole
bro.
month.
I
You
said
gonna
this.
say one day?
I said this last week.
Bro,
I
you've
said
been
this
saying this
last-
for the last 3 weeks,
I
bro.
said this last week, bro. No, I didn't, bro. I
Bruh.
haven't played it. I forgot I
What
had
if-
it till you reminded me.
Exactly.
man, what-
You're not even playing consistently. So how you gonna get better when you're not even playing it? Stop crying, bro.
When I go through my training session,
Stop
I'm
crying.
crying.
Bro, we just gonna hear GP say I understand it now, bro. He gonna say
And then I'm gonna just beat the game. I'm gonna be 18 the whole time, bro. Just calm down. I just said I don't understand the game. That's all I said. This man in his feeling. So, anyways, like I said, I wasn't in the game yet. But outside of that, what I played one other game. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, the Death Note game with y'all. I knew it was something, but playing the Death Note game, that was real fun. Like the game, like Among Us, you got to find out who the killer is, find out, and it was real cool. That was something my girl got to play too, and so she played with the fam. And besides our audio issues, we had a fun time. Was after the game, she's like, "So it was you? You was the killer? I was me?" Get to laugh and joke about it and talk about y'all behind y'all backs, how y'all act foolish and vote people out too. But that was real fun to do together. And holidays coming, my folks coming up here. We're gonna celebrate. I'm excited. This be our first Christmas with the family in Alabama. We have always been somewhere else, but this will be the first time they're here. So mom, dad, brother, and my niece, they're gonna be up here for a good bit. Yeah, I'm excited for it. So I'm trying to hoot my brother at least one time. I think that's about it for me, man. Just ain't no real game. I might look at Marvel Rivals. Y'all been talking about it, and might try to check that out. But outside of that, man, just your boy still just hanging in there, going to the gym, getting these ways looking right, and finally getting over this sickness I had over the past few days. But that's about it for me.
You been watching anything?
Oh yeah, good job. I've actually been watching the same shows that we talked about, Blue Log, Dragon Ball, blah, blah, blah. But I actually started, I don't know what it's, I think it's Dan Da Da Da, Dan Da Da, Dan Da Da. I don't know what it's called, but I have to admit, I liked it. I do like it. I've already finished it. I finished
now we gotta finish it.
It's not done, right? It's still going back.
10 or 11 episodes out right now?
It's 11 episodes as of today.
Oh, it's still releasing?
It's only gonna be 12. No.
Oh,
12,
okay.
13.
So one. Okay, all right.
Oh man, so I should have just waited one more.
13. It got like 100. It got as many chapters. It got like 180, 90 chapters. So I'm surprised they only did 12 to 13. But
wow, that sucks. Well, normally they do like 13 before and then like 13 after Christmas break. I know like Dr. Stone did that, but Dan and Dan it was a cool show. I like it. I like the sort of innocence of it, because to me it's like there's some elements of it. It's like I remember thinking that way. I remember being that way, and then even the enemies, some of them they're bad, right? Like what they say is like, oh, that's real bad, but they make it in a comical way, so there's some childlike essence to it. So I like that part of it. Yeah, there is one more show I watch. It's a random show. Don't ask me why I watch it. I just clicked on it one day and I'm caught up. The $1 trillion game, $1 trillion company. I literally Crunchyroll said we recommend this show to you. All right, whatever. Clicked on it. I don't know why I'm watching it, but I'm caught up. It's basically about these two dudes that does a startup company, and it just shows you all the steps they're going to get to this huge company that they're going to own at some point.
Anime? You said Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it's anime. Yeah, that's why I was saying I never will watch an anime like this at all. But literally, Crunchyroll kept saying we recommend this to you, and I watched it. I'm like, yeah, this is one of those like when I'm folding clothes, doing laundry, I turn on this anime, and I have to watch it in English because I can't watch it sub because I don't know what's going on if I'm doing all that. But I actually like it though. I mean, it's pretty silly, like how most things just work together. Every now and then they hit a roadblock, but that's been kind of the new animes, Dan and Dan and $1 trillion game. That's kind of been the two that I'm like, okay, that's different, and I'm liking it.
Okay.
Done?
All right, I guess I'll go next. All right, so wrote some stuff in my notes so I won't forget it. All right, so I'll start with games, right? Video games, I haven't been doing much. I played Balatro. I know that's been recommended. Won a lot of rewards. Bellatra is fun, time consuming. How recommend? I don't know if like how I recommend it for game of the year. I guess it's like a game made by like a few people or one person. Yeah, one person. It's a good game made by one person. All right. It can get addicting and time consuming if you want to try stuff. I came through a crazy breakthrough a couple weeks ago, right? That not all some multipliers are multipliers. I know it's weird, right? Because like normally it's things that add like 1, 2, something to your multiplier.
But then there's one that multiply the number.
Then I was like, what's the point of these ones that do like maybe one time add like 0.25 or point something to it? Then I realized it has a multiplication symbol in front of it. So it's multiplying the multiplier, right? Instead of adding to the multiplier,
yes.
It made the game so much different for me, man. I swear, it made so many other builds viable. And I came to that conclusion. Now you probably heard me yelling, bro, because I was like yelling after I came to that conclusion. But it's a fun like time, like
You've been playing
like
it for way too long to not notice that.
it's
crazy. Go ahead, man.
But after that, I was winning for real, bro. Like Suit was like, how you get like 3 million right in one go? I was like, I understand it now, man. I was.
Wait, you said you got 3 million in one go?
I got like 3 million in like you know how you get to like not in one go, but you know how you get to the point where you get to like you know how you get like the big bind or like the extremely large bind or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Mine was like close to like 3 million one time. I got it, but it was like I got like maybe my most I got like one was like 1 million or something. But it was like I had like the perfect setup. Like everything went off each other, bro. Like,
yeah, I thought
I had like only one. At one point, I had only one suit in my deck.
Yeah, I added a screenshot of one. Yeah, I had. Yeah, like I would put like a pair out, and like it'll get me up to 1 million. So yeah, I put that screenshot in the chat. Like after that was when I said that was like when I first started playing. But yeah, there's definitely some builds you could go crazy with.
Yeah, I'll say that's been a fun game. I also played Marvel Rivals. Right, I really like Marvel Rivals. Right, it gives me like. I was a big fan of like Overwatch when it first came out, right? So it gives me a lot of like those vibes of like beginning level of Overwatch before like they ruined it, and it was like 4 tanks and 2 healers, bro, at one point. And then I know why they added like mandatory having to select roles before you play, but I didn't like that either, right? It kind of killed some of like the creativity of some like the team composition you can have. Like even with Marvel Rivals now, when like I hope it doesn't go down like the Overwatch road, right? Like
some people
I'll play a game. I know it can be kind of like, man, but I'll play because them the people who only like to play DPS for real, bro. Yeah. I don't want to hear it. It's like I only want to play DPS. We need roles so I can pick DPS, wait in a 15-minute queue, so I'm dedicated to healer and some tanks, bro. No, that kind of what's ruined kind of Overwatch for me, bro. And you know, I'll be getting games where I'll be like 4 DPS or 5 DPS, and I'd be like, you know what? I like playing healer in video games, so I like, you know, I'll just default to playing healer. Mm-hmm. And we win, like we be blowing them out for real with no tanks. I'm the only healer, bro. Hey, but it gives me like original Overwatch vibes, which I really enjoyed so much. I had like over 1,000 hours plus in Overwatch, bro. I just liked it. I played it a lot.
Yeah.
Then seeing like on TikTok, my favorite thing about Overwatch was like the memes, right? I didn't even have Overwatch. I was like broke. I had to get my mom to give me Overwatch. My parents gave me Overwatch, right? But when Overwatch the first few months was out, you had all the Overwatch memes, right? The play of the game memes. And they had like the play of the games, and then it show like something stupid from real life. Like my favorite one was like Winston. It's like a play of the game with Winston, and then they cut to like a gorilla beating up somebody in the park, bro. And that made me want Overwatch so much. But I'm just saying, I really enjoy Marvel Rivals, man. I like
playing as the healer on this game because like you can fight back a good bit, especially as Luna. That's my favorite healer. That's what I go to when I pick the healer.
That's the ice girl, right?
Luna Snow.
She's so good, bro.
Yeah, she's really good. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Thor though. I've been playing as him more often, and like he be going off, man. If you because you gotta play, you can't just run straight to him. He's like an ambusher. Like you like, dang, like this man just.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm trash with Thor. Like I see people.
That's what I'm saying.
I see people play Thor and don't die, but I'm trash with Thor.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you.
Y'all got it for real.
Yeah, because every time I see a Thor, I'm like, they're not playing. You're not playing them right. Like you gotta like, because you really gotta like just play it. And it's like an ambush. You go in and you start like, you get 2 kills off rip. Yeah, man, it's really good. It's really good. If you look at.
How many characters on the roster?
It's like 20.
It's like 30 something.
30, yeah.
Okay.
And they got like 13 more lined up. One reason Overwatch was like dying, it took them forever to get new characters. Like 6 months for a new character. Maybe more, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry, so you was about to say something. If you watch Thor's, they have like best way to play the character or whatever, right? Right.
If you watch Thor's, if you watch that, if you alter that just a little bit, you pretty much become like invincible, bro. Like it's so good, and people be running away.
How many Thors don't die, bro? I be like, how do y'all do it,
bro? I'm telling you, it's so good.
And Captain America, bro. I don't know, bro.
Thing is, with Captain America, I ain't play him yet, but like, he's really good at just messing with you. Like
that's 2 characters, bro. I see people don't die as, but when I play, I die, bro. Captain America is such a bully, bro. Like once he on you, bro, you ain't getting away for real.
Yeah, you really gotta like, yeah.
I'll say my go-to, like I normally feel when I play, so my go-to tank is I've been playing Doctor Strange for real. He's too good though. He's like really good. He do a lot of damage for somebody who's supposed to be a tank.
Really?
Yeah, he does like crazy damage. He do more damage than some of the DPS. He don't got no like.
I gotta see. Every Doctor Strange I play as, I be bullying them, but then I'm playing his story, so I don't know. But
no, it's like he don't have any skills to really do damage, but like his like main fire damage just does a lot of damage. That's and then I really like to play DPS, but I feel most of the time if I play DPS, I like what's his name? Black Panther.
Bro, he can be OP if you use him right, for real.
Bro, yes, bro. I be wiping teams with Black Panther.
Like
bro.
You literally can, it's crazy.
His dash reset so much, bro.
It's ridiculous, bro. You can't even shoot him. He's like you just keep.
And then he get armor, bro.
Yeah.
I feel, and then I also like playing Psylocke, but I feel like she's not as good as like why would I play her when I can play Black Panther? Right? Sometimes it's like when they're supposed to do the same thing, but Black Panther, every one of his moves reset. While like Psylocke, her moves don't reset like that. But that's all I had to say about that game. I really like it so far.
No, I agree. I like it too. Go ahead.
All right, I'll move. All right, another thing, I've been playing a JRPG game that I started some time ago. I haven't finished. Like if y'all heard like the Trails of series, like Trails of Cold Steel, Trails in the Sky. It's like some really like. If you play RPG games, you'll see it. But besides the point, I've been playing it. It's a 2004, 2006 game, right? It's so good, bro. Oh my goodness, had me crying, man.
Oh man.
But it's long though, right? Like it's a lot of reading. It don't got no voice acting. But I did something to put like the Japanese voice acting from like the remade version over.
Why did they have you crying?
Because the story's so good though. The story's so good.
The story is so good. Is it better?
Yeah, bro, and the music, bro, and then you listening.
So
I won't say it's better than Metaphor.
Okay.
As a whole, because like Metaphor is more put together, bro. Like this game is long for no reason.
Okay.
Well, I'll say it's long for a reason, but it's a little too long for it to not have voice acting. That's why like the later ons in the series are good, like better, just because they're more compact. But yeah, that's it. All right, shows I watched, if y'all heard of From, I think I said this on the podcast before.
Yeah.
It's a real show. I don't know how to call them. Like, I don't want to say live action.
It's kind of like
make me sound like too much of a weed, bro.
The Walking Dead or Lost.
It's made. I think it's actually made by the people who made Lost, right? And I really like the show, right? Because it gives me like, if you ever like people, like I would say like Attack on Titan levels of put togetherness, right? Because with like the third season, I think they said they planned for 5, but the third season just finished, and me and Nanya caught up. and like things that they like are said in like the first episodes are now starting to show up, right? Like if you watch it, finish the third season, and then you start seeing things and you put together things, bruh, that from they were saying in the first episode. I'm like, bruh, this is so crazy, right? Like, my mind was blown, right? Because people been having these theories about who this big bad guy is, right? And it was something that happened in the show make you think this character's a bad character. But then you get to the third season, and then things start putting two and two together. And it was like, what if this person was able to do what they thought they went to do, bruh? It was like, bro, what would have happened? Because if the gist of these people are trapped in this place, they don't know how to get out. Right. Monsters come out at night, but they can't like kind of attack them inside these houses, because when they're in the house, they have these things called talisman. They put up on the wall, and these monsters are human in appearance, right? But they can't get in unless you let them in, right? And then they kill you, right? And then like but you know, they have always ways to trick people to get in. But it was like you see these things, right? And you like, bruh, everything's starting to make sense more and more the longer the show goes on. And it's like these things kind of feel like it was planned from the beginning, because these things tie in together from the first season. And I'm like, bro, what's so crazy?
Super love that.
Oh my God.
Super love what you said. I want to make you correct me, bro. You used to always say you love when a writer or creator writes from the ending to the beginning, as opposed to starting the beginning and kind of don't have an end already set.
Like, why would you do that? Why would you start a story without having an ending? I don't like I like things to like make sense.
Right.
So yeah.
Like I wish I could like tell y'all it's so crazy. Man.
There's
one thing in the show, like it was like the first few episodes, but then the theories people start putting together from like the third season. And you go back and look, bro. It literally made my skin crawl. Think about this, bro. Like, excitement and craziness.
All right, so you talking about it like it's Attack on Titan. It's better than that.
That's exactly where I was going with this.
No, but
I haven't seen this from anybody like this till your brother used to be on this Attack on Titan, bro. Like you reach another level, man.
No, it's like, bro. No, it's like.
I bet I watched this and it'd be garbage.
I think it's a really good show. Like it's a lot.
You about to have me start watching this.
Like I think it's a really good TV show. Right? Like it might be me, but now you like it. Her family like it. I'm like stuck in like this TikTok level of seeing these theories and stuff. I'm to the point where I'm tired of seeing these theories now, because it makes me can't wait to the next season. Right? And it's like, the further it goes on, it's like, okay, I can't wait to see where it's going, right? Like, I don't think, it's like they're like at the midway point, right? Like a climax.
How long were the episodes, bro?
They're like 40 minutes.
All right.
10 episodes.
Have you seen Walking Dead?
I've seen up to like where they get to like where Negan starts to show up.
Do they have moments on the show where like they're just talking or meandering or things like? And certain episodes, like, bro, why are we here? Or why, all this again? Like, is it always moving forward, or do they meander?
I think it's always moving forward for the most part.
That's what I don't want to watch.
I will say,
I don't care how good the story is. If y'all meandering a little too much, I can't get with that no more. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, I don't want to do that.
Obviously, I feel like you watching the show as a person, you kind of like, man, what's going on? Like, I really want to know. I don't think it gets to a point where like you like, hurry up, like, it ain't like you watching this. It's like, man, I don't want to watch this no more. To the point where it's like, I was looking forward to watching the next episode every time we watch an episode with, Naia, right? Because you learn more. It's like you learn something every episode, right? Like you may not learn what you want to know, but you're learning more every episode.
Yeah.
Or it's building on to what is established, right? Like got into it because I was getting my hair done, and then Naia mom watches the show, and they was putting the show on, and I'm like, it's like the middle of season 3, and I've never seen the show, but it was making me interested to watch it, right? What was going on and all that, and it got like horror tones to it and all kinds of stuff like that. So I think it makes it more enjoyable.
Okay.
Because at one point, Walking Dead was really good. You know what I'm saying? But then,
people really love Walking Dead.
It started to fall off, right?
Walking Dead was getting a lot of hype.
Yeah, see, it was like around season 3 they started to meander a little bit,
Yeah.
And then it just got worse and worse every season. And now, like, it was at one point, it was nothing but meandering. I was like, I'm good.
That's where I'll say that's where I end up falling off of Walking Dead. This show hasn't gave me that same feeling of wanting to fall off of it.
All right.
All right, Sue, we gotta watch it, bro.
I know.
All right, I'll lastly, I was
man.
gonna bring up, Dan to Dan. I like it too, like what GP said. I think it's enjoyable. It gives me a lot of like the deep I like romance. So it gives me a lot of like the more earlier rom-coms I used to watch. It gives me vibes from some of the like better rom-coms
I need to get Michelle to watch it. Let me ask you this, dog. Do you appreciate them being more open about the relationship status, even though they may not verbally say what they are, that it's more open, ain't wait till season 3 to finally admit how you feel about me type stuff?
Yeah, I'll say the worst parts about some romance anime is like they feel like they drag on everything
for no reason, right?
Like it's this very important, very when people like Rent a Girlfriend. If you heard of that, one of the main jokes is that when any romance anime get like any type of progression, people say it's better than Rent a Girlfriend just because it's not going as. They got like 250 chapters of wasted, like, oh, we're getting close, and then like something happens. We're back far again, right?
Yeah.
So I like Dan to Dan probably keeps it really simple, right? Obviously, I feel like it's not only rom-com like romance or like romantic comedy thing. So it doesn't have to go in like those circles to keep money coming in.
Right.
I feel like it progresses pretty, like the romance, like the I guess their relationship is what I meant to say. Progresses pretty fast or pretty at a good speed, I'll say.
It's pretty fast, but life and death does that to you, bro. When somebody just about died or something happened, you like, hey man, let's go ahead and speed this process.
People call the suspension bridge effect. I don't know what they call it, right? You go through these situations.
Suspension of disbelief.
Yeah, you go through these situations.
Hey, bro, stop trying to sound smart, man.
Bruh. He asked the question, I answered it. Relax.
Yeah, but I think it's good. So I will say, people talk about it like it's the best thing ever. Now, I feel like if you go in with that mindset, you may get a little disappointed. But I think it's good though. I'll say it's still only the first season.
I got when my vibe I went in thinking was it's one of the best shows of 2024 anime, and I wouldn't disagree with that statement. Now, best ever. I mean, let's calm down. But as far as 2024.
I don't even know what came out this year, honestly.
Demon Slayer was trash. So that wasn't. My Hero was decent to me. I did like My Hero with the upstates, but it was nothing that I'm going to be bragging about to nobody. JJK was there earlier this year. I think that was probably
that might have been last year.
Oh, see, that's even worse. So there's nothing in 2024 that made me say, man, that was really great for this anime. So I do think accurately, this is one of the better ones for 2024. So,
but I think it's good for what I've seen so far. Like the 11 episodes or 10 episodes, 11 episodes I've seen so far. I think it's good.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, so
I guess I'll hop on and watch too, so I can join these conversations.
Might as well, man.
I was surprised that GP said he watched it. I know it had like that one controversy. I know people was like,
I didn't know he was gonna do it this early though.
I know. Hey, bro, I got sick. When you get sick, bro, and your wife start taking care of you and baby, man, you're like, well,
people it was a controversy around like the first episode. People.
Man,
around the first episode.
Hold on, what?
Let's
talk about that later.
It was essay.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, what I got going on? I watched Smile 2. I think it is better than the first one. Till the end, I think it's not worse than the first one. I hated the ending.
Thank you.
Like.
Thank you.
Because like where they was going, I was like, oh wow, they're getting like, they're really ruining this girl's life. You know what I'm saying? Like what's gonna happen? Because after a certain point, like after like let's say the hotel scene, I'm like, okay, she's obviously gonna. All right, spoiler alert for Smile 2. All right, I don't care. She's obviously gonna die after I realized like when they kill her mom, right? I was like, oh, or she killed her mom. I was like, yeah, she's about to, she's gonna die. There's no way she's getting out of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if she do get out, she's going to jail, and that doesn't make for a good ending. So she's gonna die. But I didn't like how like you pretty much don't know what was real the entire time. Like, it was like So she just did all this for no reason. And that's what I be saying about stories. Like, you did all, like, season 3 of The Boys. Like, yeah, it's great. And then the end is like, bro, what did y'all really accomplish? We're back to square one. Like, yeah, that was good, but it doesn't matter because it didn't really even happen. So that's kind of why I hate when the ending of a story, like, pretty much just subtracts everything that happened. So that's why with Smile 2, like, I'm like, I actually hated it. And then, like, even worse though, well, not worse, but another thing I didn't like about the ending was that it just pretty much gave everybody the disease. Kind of like how The Ring ended, like The Ring 2 or 3 or remake or something like that.
I think it was the 3, right? Because they was on the plane and stuff.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, that's cool if you ended that. Like, The Ring though is cool because, like, that's the last one, and they ain't gonna make another one, right? With Smile 2, like, are you saying that's it? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they should. Do you think they should make?
No.
I don't think yeah,
no, they shouldn't.
No,
they shouldn't.
Do not.
Because at that point, you can't stop. It's like a disease at this point. It's just spreading. What you do, get an antidote, but how do you do an antidote with something
I don't think they should
know?
stop it.
We don't
like
know.
We still don't know nothing.
I don't think they should keep going.
We don't know nothing.
Yeah, if they make another one,
nothing was explained.
Yeah, they make another one, like,
I ain't thinking about that.
They're gonna have to largely ignore that there's like hundreds of people, millions of people probably that are just dying.
Like a prequel route
because if the prequel, I mean, yeah, they could do a prequel. Will I watch it? No, I'm gonna wait again. I'm glad I did that. But
I don't want to take your time, Sue. But can I add to that? Because you remember I told you, I felt the ending. It added nothing to the story. You don't know anything about the creature. They gave you an idea to how to beat it. But I remember even watching it. I said, you killed the mom. You never, like, and I said from the first movie and up to this point in the movie, I said, it never made you kill anybody. I said, that doesn't even make sense. It wants other people to be alive so that you can do it and somebody can witness it. Why would you be alone in your room? It wouldn't want that. And then that's when I said, is this real? So then the movie going on, I'm like, okay. And I'm like, maybe it is kind of real. And then the whole van scene and all that. And at the end, Michelle said, I bet this ain't real. And I said, nah, this gotta be real.
Yeah.
Then it turned to the end that I said, let me guess. He's gonna be someone waiting for you. And sure enough, it happened. And I literally said, "Dom, bro, I'm so mad at you, bro." Because I thought the ending was gonna give me to the point of like, yeah, this is clearly better. The ending took it back for me. Yeah, it just was the same movie. Nothing happened that changed me from the first movie.
Yeah, I was liking it. I really was liking the movie because it wasn't really scary. I was like, oh wow, they like really ruined the girl's life. You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah. And I felt so bad for her, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, they actually making me care about this character. You know, since
then how the moms reacted to her, like, of course that was fake now.
What's real? Man, whatever, bro.
And that's what I was saying in the last video. That's a cop out, bro. When you could just rewrite stuff. I said that's a cop out. And I'm sorry, that's not good to me, bro.
It's whack, bro.
No.
It's whack.
Yeah.
I don't like when stories do that.
I don't. Yeah, I'm starting to find about myself. I don't like that too much either. But that's a cop out, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah,
it's a cop out.
You like the ending, though? I mean, if you can, if you like it, but
I liked it. I didn't dislike it that much, right? I compare it to something else, like something else I really like. Like I like watching like all the FNAF like theory videos, right? And it was this one thing where the guy was going to end it in the fourth one, and it was like it was all a dream, right? Basically, the whole thing was going to be like it was all a dream, right? And what's your name? Like, what's his name? Matt Pat basically was kind of close to like solving it, right, with that theory. And it was such a negative, like people didn't like it. Like nobody liked it, right? It was like such a negative takeaway from that theory. Right? But he was like, all right, got to change it now.
Yeah. See, that's
so they end up changing because but
maybe people
I was like, it made sense, but it was like, I guess
even if it makes sense, I don't like that it rewrites what happened. I hate that. It was all a dream, like none of this really happened. So why did I just watch this? You know what I'm saying?
I guess that makes. I can understand that. I also understand when GP was saying they didn't explain anything about the monster.
No, that's a whole nother thing. Like,
yeah, I guess I didn't think about it. I didn't think about that, right? But I was like, I didn't think about that. Like you still don't know anything. Basically.
You don't know anything, bro. I mean, even if you knew his weakness, okay, you didn't get to use it. Okay, cool.
We didn't even know if it's actually his weakness. It was like, because in the beginning of the movie, it was like, hey, you just gotta kill somebody.
Yep.
In front of somebody else, and then he ran outside and got hit by a car. So like, does he automatically die anyway?
Well, he passed it already.
He did end up passing.
Yeah, but does it
out.
mean that you're gonna die anyway? You know what I'm saying?
No, but the dude from the first movie was in jail.
No, he was in jail.
Still alive.
I think now it was so fake because how does a car not see this man running with no trees? That's a whole another movie point. That's something else. But if he would have gotten away, Soup, he could have lived.
Yeah, but my thing is, why did he die? Like, it made it seem like you was gonna die anyway if you get this thing, no matter what you do. I think it was just
an accident. He getting shot at. He ain't looking across the street.
So there was a guy in the first one that had it and survived.
Who was in jail?
That black guy.
That dude in jail.
Because she said,
okay,
she said, I'm not gonna kill it. She said, I'm not gonna kill anybody. He said, you got it.
Yeah.
He started freaking out. He's like, get out of here, get out.
But
okay,
what if I was thinking? What if it's like, I know this is our theory. What if it's like It Follows? Like, say you don't pass it on. Like once it kills you, or like say it isn't able to like pass it on to somebody. Right. They go back to like the closest living person. Like, what if it? I don't know. That's just.
I think at least the only thing we really know is that it wants to pass it on to someone, and it also wants you to die in front of a person. Like that has always been the way it's been passed. Like
right.
Now as far as like what happens if you kill somebody prior to you, like let's say you kill somebody prior to you dying from it, where does it go then? So it goes
to the person that witnessed it. So if somebody saw you do it,
right?
That's
okay,
all
right,
dude,
yeah, all right.
That's why the dude got it.
The
drug dude.
Now my thing is, the lady from the first movie did it right. She went to a secluded place, but of course, because she got manipulated and didn't know what happened, her phone, the dude tracked her.
Yeah,
and like a dummy, he came in. Now my whole thing is, if you really wanted to do it, if you took one for the entire world, you just go somewhere. I ain't saying what happens. You do what you gotta do. Nobody sees. Does it die with you? But of course, nobody gonna go that route. So,
I will also say the thing I like about the ending, it make you think like from what point was anything like how far along was not real? Like was she meeting with the dude?
You don't know,
right? You don't, right? My thing is, I'm thinking when she got beat up at her own hotel when they start crawling. I think that's when it's
because you see like I guess it reaching her mouth or whatever at that point too.
But we don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
they could always just go back and say, "Oh, that was manipulated." Because remember, the girl was never real either.
Yep, she was never there. Apparently, maybe she was.
I'm gonna say, and this is my last thing I'm saying. I'm passing back to you, Sue. You see how I'm talking about the movie and like these theories of how to beat it? All these theories I came up from the first movie. The second one didn't add nothing to what I just said. All this excitement, like, how do you beat it? What should you do? And in my mind thinking, I'm like, this from the first movie. The second didn't give me nothing to add to it. Nothing at all.
This is what I said, though. I said it was like a objectively better movie when it came to acting and stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, it made me actually care. Like, that's what I said. The whole movie was better until the end.
More money.
The ending just destroyed everything for me.
Yeah.
But I think, like, if maybe that's why, like, Dom likes, like, because Dom likes One Piece and it's never ending, right? It's just this endless story. And I think me and GP kind of like more things that actually have an ending, regardless if it is good or not.
Yep.
So that's probably why we're more on we don't like when it rewrites the whole story versus,
that's what you fall into the danger of when you just keep going and going.
Yeah, like,
granted, One Piece has done a good job of not falling into that trap. I give it credit. I gotta give it kudos for that. But
if One Piece had an ending, I would watch it. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't want to start nothing that's endless. I like indie stuff. That's why I don't like Spider-Verse. Into the Across the Spider-Verse.
I think something that said maybe 2027, bro. But I think they said it came out debunked. They said
that's a lot. Nobody knows.
But it's like we don't know. It's like
but it was supposed to come out this year.
Already, right?
Exactly. Look at me, I'm still waiting. Still waiting. I've been waiting for this. Like, I hate it, bro. I hate it. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Just end it. Give me an ending. Anyways, because what if like it don't come out? Anyways,
that too, man.
Watch Transformers 1.
I still gotta watch it.
That was a good movie. It was pretty good. I won't say like I recommend it, but like it's definitely a good movie. It's funny.
I've seen people put on like the level like Puss in Boots, right? Like it's just a good anime.
Yeah,
movie.
it's literally as good as Puss in Boots. Maybe not as good, but like very close in my opinion.
The most recent one, right? Like the Wolf one. Yeah. Okay, I'll watch it then. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, now it's not artistically. It's not artistically Puss in Boots. Now it's more so just enjoyability.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's cool. I think it's.
Well, I was saying I heard it's a good story, but it's like I guess nothing like crazy, like.
Which it doesn't need to be. At some point, Transformers don't need to be.
Is it a good story? It's not a bad one. I think it's serviceable. I think what makes this movie good is the humor and the world building in a sense. Like you get to see Optimus and Megatron and how they become. Like who knows if this is the actual original story. But you get to see kind of like them before they became who they actually are, which is cool. Now, as far as like why Megatron becomes Megatron, like his turning point, I thought that was really weak. I was like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And it makes sense. It's just more so like, I was like, I kind of want a little bit more. That's just being picky, honestly. I guess it's not really weak. It's just being picky. I still didn't like it though. Anyways, Blue Lock. Watching the last tournament or game they're playing, I think it's enjoyable. I think it's enjoyable. It's not too bad. I mean, they do have their moments where it's like,
which one is that? Which game is it?
U2?
Under 20.
Yeah, it's like the big 11 versus 11 or whatever. That big match versus like the national team or whatever.
Yeah. His brother is on the other team. Itoshi Ren is on his brother. Yeah.
I think it's pretty. I mean, if it was animated, like really well, I think this would be really good.
You know what's crazy? I feel like reading the Blue Lock manga. It's like one of the things that just continuously gets better as it goes along. I wish the anime was like really a good job, really done. Because at that point I was like hooked on the manga, man. Like I read so much. I read it in like one day. I caught up in like all 200 some chapters in one day, bro.
Great dog. What?
I was keep in mind it was like a holiday at work. So it was like my work wasn't busy at all. I was so bored. I was like, my friend kept telling me to read Blue Lock. Fine, all right, I'm gonna read it. And I kept going. I'm like, wait, keep keep getting better and getting better. I'm like, wait, hold up.
I mean, I'll say the game it is getting better. The more I watch, it's just the animation is just getting worse.
They can't animate. The problem is they can't animate the game and give us their thoughts.
They can.
And their pre-thoughts.
They can. They can do it so much better than what they're doing.
Let me say this.
Season 1.
They have not shown their capabilities to doing that.
Bro, season 1 animated way better than season 2. I
don't know what you mean when you keep saying animated, bro.
Like, I really like
because it's the same thing, bro. Like they've been doing this.
Bro, go watch season 1 again. Trust me. Trust me. Or go watch the episode Nagi movie. It's on Crunchyroll.
I watched it already.
All right, compare the animation. Just read the last couple episodes. The animation has been better, but before that, oh my gosh, they're still animating or doing CGI legs, bro. It was just one point. I think one of the characters turned around and walked away. They CGI'd the legs, right? And then like the next shot was him animated, drawing, walking away. I'm like, why would y'all even put the CGI legs there, bro? He was already walking away. You know? So yeah, it's Nah, it's just they're not collaborating well at the studio for sure. Like no. Now is it? I'm not saying season 1 was much better, but they can do it. You can see the vision. They can make it a whole lot worse, which they're doing in season 2. But yeah. Anyways, I'm enjoying it. I'm glad the animation stepped up a little bit because this is really I'm very interested in seeing what's gonna happen.
Yeah, the story is good. I will say that. I said that last time. The story at this point got me to a point. I do want to know what happens.
Yeah, it ain't nowhere near Haikyuu. I'm just gonna put that out there again, but it's still good. What else? Been playing Indiana Jones. The more I play it, the more I like it. I said it was an 8 out of 10. I think last time I talked to Dom, I think it's a 9 out of 10 now.
Well,
it ain't gonna be a 10. It ain't gonna be a 10. Because
Xbox getting a win though. That's all I gotta say.
This game is really good. It's really good. I like the gameplay. The story is okay so far. I mean, I never really liked Indiana Jones. I already thought he was like corny. Some dude in a fedora or whatever running around with some khaki pants and a whip. Like, wow. But playing the game, it's so cool. I just like, it's very immersive. Very immersive. I don't know if I'll recommend it, but I'll say try it out. It's on Game Pass. And Marvel Rivals, we already talked about that. Thor, they sleeping on him, and that's it.
Question:
Yeah.
Would you have bought? Do you think you would have bought? What's that game you just said? Indiana Jones if it went on Game Pass?
No, unless I played a demo of the first Hub World, then I would have bought it. I almost didn't play this game. Period. I was like, should I turn this game on? I turned it on. I fell asleep.
Turn it on, man.
Yeah, I turned it on and fell asleep initially because there's a lot of story and talking. And like I said, I actually, it's like one of those, I don't know if you ever got like something you just don't like for no reason. Indiana Jones is one of those for me. I have no reason not to like Indiana Jones. I don't know. It just don't fit in my likes. But I'm not. This ain't gonna make me watch the movies. But the game, I'm down for the game. The game is fire. It is really good. If you like Deus Ex, think of it like that, but like 1930s, and you fight a lot. And you can shoot. It's not really shooty though. Some cool puzzles and some cool ways to like look at the map. Like you bring up a map in your face and it's not like on the screen, and you can walk around with the map and you look up and down. Like it's really cool. I like that. So yeah.
Okay. After I finish with Sifu and
I think that's an Xbox W.
what's the announcement, man? Are we gonna do it together or not, man? What's the announcement?
Yeah, this is an Xbox W for sure. Now, as far as us playing Baldur's Gate 3, Dom, when do you think you want to play? Are you ready, James? GP?
Yeah, listen, bro. Sifu ain't taking my time right now. That's the only game I'm about to be playing in between all this. I'm ready whenever, bro. It's okay, bro.
Dom?
It's okay.
I'm ready. Man.
Y'all want to start next Monday?
Next Monday?
That's when I'm off.
Same
I got 2 weeks. I'll be off. Family be here, but
Yeah, same
my
time.
family will be here Monday. I will say, but if we play now, and I say this, if we do 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock my time, ain't no issue. Just I ain't doing nothing before that
That's cool.
because my parents be asleep.
That's cool with me.
Okay.
Before
sure I got
we
some space
continue
on the
this
computer for it.
conversation, you got anything else? Any closing remarks? Because I ain't got nothing else.
Oh, closing remarks, man. Let me go. So, even when you lose, find a reason, find something to learn from it, and be better next time. So, I'm taking this L today, this fantasy. A lot of us taking L's. You may not have made the playoffs, but hope you have fun with it, though. Don't take it too serious. It's okay. Live to fight another day. If you lost money, well, just make sure you didn't lose all your money. Enjoy your time. This the holidays. This could be some of the happiest times for people. Sometimes it can be some of the saddest times. I definitely encourage you, man. Find some people you love, you trust. Spend the time with family. No time is guaranteed. Tomorrow's not promised to any one of us. So make the most of it. I hope you can enjoy it. Whatever can get you to be with someone during this week, next week, or even after the holidays. Just find a reason to do that and just cherish that time. So that's my main message I give out to anybody during the holidays. I hope y'all enjoyed us, and I'll let my cousins take us out from here.
Dumb.
Okay. All right. I will say, I thought about what you said about how I don't like things that don't end. I do like endings.
You could like endings, but still don't care.
No, but I kind of like the portion that you get of time to speculate about something, right? Like the time that you get to make theories, right? I guess that's why you should watch something.
Attack on Titan. You know how many?
I mean, that is true though. That's true.
I think I enjoyed that part a lot, right? Like obviously when Attack on Titan ended, right? Was y'all like crazy about the ending? I remember people was like the backlash. I don't know. I guess people just don't like endings.
It was okay. I mean, it wasn't terrible.
But people talking about like it was a horrible ending, right? And I watched it from the anime, and I was like, it's not a bad ending, right? It's an ending.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like it wasn't terrible.
But I think I like endings, but I also like the time that you get to speculate about something, like the theory crafting.
That's why you watch Attack on Titan.
Waiting on Kingdom Hearts, right?
That endless thing.
I enjoy. It's coming to an ending.
But see, let me say this.
But he's retiring. But
you should watch something live to get you that.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I should watch something live, right?
Right.
Because I should watch something live.
Because binge watching it, you don't give yourself that opportunity. Now, there's some shows it doesn't matter. It's still good no matter what, but it's very hard for a show to keep up with that.
But I will say, I do get tired of that speculation at some point, right? Like, after a while, I get to the point where I'm like, man, F these theories. I'm just waiting for the real thing to come out at this point, right? Like, because when I beat Kingdom Hearts 3 and all that stuff, like the DLC and all that, I got to a point where I'm like, I was watching nothing but theory videos. And then I kind of burn out. I'm like, I'm just waiting for the thing to come out at that point. So I do get what you're saying about ending. I do get what you're saying.
All right,
that's all. That's all I had.
That's your closeout. Okay, that is your closeout.
Like people just don't like endings, and I like them, but I do like the time it takes to build some theories. Maybe that's why I should watch stuff ongoing, like you said. Good advice. I should stop waiting forever to watch something.
Right.
Because like when you build something, you don't get that feeling. You don't get time to sit on those episodes.
Yep. That's why I agree with you. That's why
I agree. I enjoy watching Dan to Dan once a week.
Because there's some shows that's worth watching once a week. Like My Hero,
sit on those episodes.
My Hero is good to watch per season, not once a week. But there's some shows it's like, let me sit and think what happens. But yeah, everything.
I'm kind of glad I'll say this with the From show. I'm glad I'm watching it. I'm glad it ain't like ended already, because it gave me time to sit between this and think of these theories of what could be to happen, or like putting two things together. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all done?
Yeah, man, we done, man.
All right, man, we're gonna take it up out of here. Shout out to y'all for listening, man. Definitely listen to GP, man. Spend time with your family, loved ones, or relax, rejuvenate. We're coming to the end of the year. We probably have one more podcast episode going over some things on 2024.
Yeah, it's a go.
And then we'll catch y'all next year, man, just like every other year. And we're gonna keep this thing rolling. And with that being said, it's been Gas Podcast episode 4 of What's Up, and we are out.
Peace.